Welcome to the Scamily podcast. It's your boy Reaper Mode 5, man, the number one podcast in the Midwest, man. We outside. Yes, sir, man. We got the one and only, the very, very super sexy Asian Zing. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. So, I'm out here, man. I'm out here fucking with you. So, what's going on, man? Talk to us, man. What you got going on?
Just handling life, being a mom, doing my jobs, my bottle service, and still dancing on the side.
Let's get into that. What made you start getting into the bottle service?
Okay, so long story short, I used to, I danced at a young age. I danced when I was 18, and as I got older, I wanted to get out of it. So when during the pandemic, they started having like West Side Stories, East Side Stories, and that's when
West Side Story was crazy.
Yeah, it went crazy. But that is when I got my foot in the door with like working with bottles and doing stuff other than dancing. And it was cool. Like, I know at the end of the night, I'm always going to take something home.
Period. Was that transition easy from dancing to bottle girl?
Honestly, it was. Like, okay, so, like, I'm not going to cap and be like, it was the best thing that happened to me. But, like, as a dancer, you don't know how much money you're going to make every night. Like, it's you gonna make some money for sure, but it could be up and it be down. Some days you can not make shit, though. But if you got, like, a job in a club, like, you're going to take something home. You're going to leave with something.
I got a question. What's the biggest bag you ever made at the club ever?
It's definitely probably been a birthday party. A birthday party probably like Onyx.
I've seen a few of your birthday parties. They went crazy.
Yeah. All my birthday parties go crazy. Like,
the lights just went crazy. They just did that.
Everybody comes out, shows love. I appreciate it all. But probably a birthday party, and probably at Onyx, I made like $7,000 on that birthday party. It was like I think a Friday I did it on.
Now look, we got Asian Zing in her. You know what I'm saying? You probably one of the thickest girls out here without a BBL. So we got the 4K joint. So you got to give us a 360 for the camera, baby.
All right, I got y'all.
Yes, sir. Now look, she told me off the record, y'all, no BBL. Hold on. We gotta slow it down. No BBL. That's all homegrown. So what do you eat? Like, what's that secret food that you eat that a lot of girls not eating? Like, what's the secret to like just keeping a thick figure?
I want to say maybe I was born thick. I've
always been
a thicker girl all my life. I've never had a skinny phase. I've always thought I was a bigger girl, like in high school and all of that. Like, and I be looking back on them pictures like, damn girl, you was actually pretty small.
So I got a question. Outside of your ass, what would you say is your best asset?
My best asset, I think my smile.
You got a pretty smile. Can you smile for the camera? Okay, so boom, it's 2024. Take us back to the pandemic. How was the pandemic for Asian Zing?
The pandemic was great for Asian Zing. Asian Zing was sports betting. Asian Zing
You sports bet?
I do.
Let's get into that. You don't see a lot of female sports betting. Do you watch sports?
I do. And
do you buy picks or you actually watch the sports?
Okay, so how I started off, I was buying picks from a girl named Tyler that I went to high school with. She does really good. So then I started branching off a little bit, started doing my own picks. So I'm really good with basketball and tennis. I love tennis. But around that time, it was a good basketball bag. No, right before the pandemic, it was a good basketball bag. When the pandemic started, that's when they cut that shit off. Like, I literally remember placing a bet, and they went in like, the game can't even be started because somebody got COVID like 2 minutes before the game started. So
for our sports viewers, are you selling picks or are you keeping them to yourself?
Nah, I don't sell picks because I have to get, like, that shit gives me anxiety. Like, betting on tennis and shit, like, it gives me anxiety because it's like at any moment you could fucking lose. And that's just, I don't know, it fucks with me. So I be having to take a break sometime.
100%. And I know we was talking about dancing and girls coming up in the club.
Yeah.
What's some advice that you would give to a girl that wanted, because the strip clubs ain't what they used to be.
It's definitely not.
So what advice would you give to a girl that wanted to start today in the strip club?
What advice would I give her?
Yeah, look in the camera and tell them, give them the best advice straight from Asian Zing.
The best advice I could give a girl that wanted to start the strip club today is to come in with a plan. Don't think that you about to do this and you just gonna take it day by day. You want to have a plan so you can get out of it. You don't want to stay in there. Like, the club culture and the strip club is not the same anymore. So you're not coming in the club here in that right now. You're not making $1,000 a day how we used to make it at Onyx and lollygagging and shit. Like you really gotta hustle right now. So like to be honest, if a girl did want to dance right now, I would just be like, get your money and go. Stack your shit first though.
100%. Now, question. It's been a lot of debate about ages and girls being too old for the club or too young for the club. What would you say is the age limit as far as like that's too old to be dancing? Like, what's the age limit for you?
And I say this with no shade at all towards nobody. Me personally, I feel like the cutting off age is 34, 35. But I'm going to say, with that being said, if you still look good, then use what you got. But, like, you don't, I think that's the cutoff. Like, you should be no older than that. Like, I'm not even going to bullshit with you. Like,
I respect that.
we need something else to do.
No, 100%. I feel like, yeah, at that age, kids get older. And, you get kids in high school.
Yeah, like
you just get older and you see a lot of young girls in there and it just kind of fell out of place. So, what would you say is the cheapest thing that you ever seen a man do in the strip club?
The cheapest thing I've ever seen a man
Or
do.
just what's the cheapest thing a nigga ever did to you or brought to you?
Well, it didn't happen to me. I don't fuck around like that. Like, you're not about to do no cheap ass shit to me and think that you're gonna go through the club and think everything's gonna be okay.
100%.
But I have literally seen men tipping and they pick their money back up and then they try to put it back on you again. That I've seen that probably like 3 times.
So a nigga throw money, not on you, but you seen a nigga throw money on the dancer, pick it up, and did like just like a pile is just
and did it again.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that's cheap. Hey, y'all gotta start doing that, man. Stop being cheap in these strip clubs, man. So I got a question, man, because I'm a big fan of Club Onyx, man. We used to be in there playing fucking Uno and that motherfucker. We used to be in Onyx so much. So what would you say, honestly, was the biggest downfall of Club Onyx?
The biggest downfall of Onyx, I believe, is them raising that ban list. Everybody that was banned for a reason. Like, after they brought out that ban list, that's when everything, I feel like, started going down to the ground. Because y'all start, majority of the people that were banned, they're banned for a reason. They didn't just piss somebody off that day. Like, it's a reason why somebody's on that ban list. And majority of the time, it's the workers that put the person on there. So...
Question, are you banned from any strip clubs?
No, I'm not banned from nowhere.
Have you ever been banned from a strip club?
No, I've been put out, but I ain't never been banned.
Break it down. What happened, AZ? Why you get kicked out of the strip club?
Okay, me and my friends, we went to Jaguars, like on Pendleton. I think.
Okay, Jaguars.
And we was in there drinking. We was having a good time. This probably like 2 summers ago. We just having a good old time in there. We're dancing. We're not doing anything wrong. And the manager was cool. Like, she walked past us and everything. And then the next thing I know, security's walking over to us like, excuse me, but y'all gotta leave. I'm like, why? They like, because y'all having too much fun. Like, there's girls in there. There's half naked women in there. The attention is on them. We're in this little corner just having a little cool time. And we got put out and we parking lot pimped a little bit in front of that shit, and then we left.
Do you feel like women in Indianapolis, not even just dancers, do you feel like your peers or women just hate on you just because of your looks? Or do you feel like a lot of girls show you love?
I feel like a lot of women do show me love, but I feel like there are some people out there that, like wear sheep's clothing, like
100%.
They don't really fuck with me, but like
they'll never break it to you though.
Yeah, never that.
Okay. So just observing you, do you got any tattoos?
I have plenty. I have hand tattoos, my face tattoo, my neck tattoo.
What's your favorite one?
My Phoenix.
That's dope. What made you get that?
I got this like a year ago. I just got it touched up maybe like in February when I got my red added to it.
Okay. So let's get into the bread and butter, man.
Okay.
Is Asian Zing, are your DMs open? Let's break it down. It's that time.
Okay, so I don't want to...
Look, when you say this, I need you to look right in that camera.
No, my DMs are not open. They're not.
Okay, so are you taking or are you just like, you're not pursuing anybody?
I'm I'm not gonna say I'm not pursuing someone, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to jinx myself. Like we're cool right now. Like we vibing, but I don't want to jinx nothing. So I ain't
100%.
gonna say too
Question:
much.
what is the biggest thing that you look for in a man?
Um, the biggest thing I look for in a man is just how he treats a woman the first time that y'all meet up. How respectable he is around other women, and like if y'all go out and stuff. Like, I always want. I'm not a woman that got to be like you got to be stiff on everybody. Like you can't open the door for nobody or anything like that. Like I think it speaks volumes if you're with a man and say like some other women are passing you up and he opens the door for you and the other women and he continues to open that door. Like I feel like that's a very respectable man. Like I'm not worried about him trying to talk to somebody. Just open the door for them.
100%. So you're not insecure.
No, I'm not.
That's dope. Okay, so let's get into the meat, man. A lot of our viewers want to know this. What is your favorite position? What is your least favorite position? Let's do that.
Um, my least favorite position. I don't have one. I
So
don't have
anything
one.
is a go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yep.
So you were pretty nasty.
With my man.
Of course.
I not just anybody.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you a fan of threesomes?
Okay, so I'm not gonna say
I like when people say okay and then they get it.
okay, I'm not gonna say like I love them, but I don't mind having one.
Have you had a threesome?
Yes, I have.
Let's
About
break
a
it
couple.
down. What was your? We ain't gonna get into all of them, but what's your favorite threesome experience?
Um, me and my nigga had went to Texas, and we had flew this girl with us, and we had got like this big ass Airbnb, and they had a pool. Like it was just dope. And
That's
we was
dope.
out there. We had a great. We had a great time. It was like for 24 hours. It was
See,
great.
your ass is just so huge, so it's like I just gotta get into it. So it's like, do niggas just do you like getting your ass fucked?
I was not like randomly, not by like a random.
No,
ass
no,
man.
no. I'm saying like during the sexual experience.
Oh yeah, I do.
Like it just seemed like Jello, like somebody just what I'm saying, like have fun.
Yeah.
I've seen so many videos of you like dancing in the club, and like I've seen women just infatuated with your ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
But like I prefer women to touch me over men.
that's
Like I
different.
don't know, just like cause it's like if a woman touch you, most of the time it's just for fun. When a man touches you, it's not really for fun.
Like it's an aggression. Okay.
it's like
okay.
they're getting their arousal from it.
Do you like anal?
Huh?
Do you like anal?
I've only done anal on one person. My baby daddy.
Okay. Baby daddy only get that. Was it an experience? Was it an experiment, or was it something that he wanted to do?
I'm gonna say an experiment, really. But it was cool. I ain't complain. I ain't gonna complain about
Would
it.
you ever do it again?
Yeah.
You said that.
But nah, I ain't gonna be like jumping for it. But nah, it's not what people like. If you do it right, you cool.
So back to the threesomes. What is the ultimate no-no for a threesome?
The ultimate no in a threesome is probably
Like, is it no
even-
kissing? Is it no?
Oh yeah, there's no kissing between the other female and my nigga. You
I
can
was
kiss
waiting on
me.
something.
You can kiss me. I can kiss him. But during a threesome, no.
you-
Everything. I'm cool with everything, but y'all not kissing.
Do you like sloppy kissing? Like getting him, like spitting your
I
mouth?
like passionate kissing. Like I
Do you like
love-
getting your mouth spit in?
Yeah.
Like that? You seem like a freaky. Okay, so
But again, like that's not something I'm doing with everybody. Like
just for the viewers, everything that we're talking about is strictly if you with her, strictly in a relationship. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite place to have sex?
my favorite place. I don't have a favorite. I've had a favorite place, but
Oh, you've had it. What was your favorite place?
I went to Turks.
Mm,
I was on the beach in
you was, I
Turks.
think, getting slaughtered at it. Do you like to record?
Not really. I just like to live in the moment.
Would you ever consider doing porn?
I can't do that. I have kids.
No amount of money.
Look, I ain't gonna say that. It's like somebody offer me.
So just hypothetically, if a famous Russian director or something just emailed you, and what would be the minimum amount of money that you have to take to star in a porn?
A minimum,
Yeah.
being realistic.
Realistic. Like if you left here right now and a porn director from Pornhub emailed you right now and said to send back a number, what would the number be?
I would need 50K to do a porno, and like that
To
is
throw, what you say?
not to throw one, but to film a porno, like.
I thought you were gonna say throw that ass.
But it's like I don't know. That's just, I'm gonna say no. I wouldn't do porn. No amount of money would make me want to do porn. Like, I'm getting older.
I feel
and
it. How old are you?
I'm 28,
Okay.
and I have 2 children. Like, it's already enough that one day they're gonna find out that I was a dancer. So I'm gonna live with that. But them to find out that they can pull up a video of me. No disrespect to nobody that does it.
100%.
But it just, for me, that don't sit right with me. Just like, even just how my kids are, like, they so in my face, in my business, like.
So quick question: do you have OnlyFans?
I used to have OnlyFans. I have one.
Let me ask you this: 'cause a lot of girls just be so weird with the OnlyFans. Like I've seen some silly OnlyFans, and people just posting bullshit content. Like, was you posting like real lit content, or was you just kind of teasing?
I feel like some of my content was lit and like some of it was cool.
Was
like,
you getting
I had a
fucked on there or
mixture.
not?
I have a video on. Well, I don't have a video like on there that's like right on my screen, but like if somebody wanted to like inquire about one, yeah, I have one to send. It's old, but I got it.
I got a question because you very like thick and voluptuous. Has a man ever picked you up while having sex?
Yeah.
Like one of them you ever see on a movie like?
Yeah, not for long.
Now look, I got a question. So, being a dancer, working whenever you do work, not every day, but when you do work, does that take away from the sexual attraction for your man? Like, do you feel less inclined to have sex when you get home? Like, are you kind of like, man, I just shook my ass for a couple hours, I don't really feel like it? Or does the strip club and dancing make you want to have sex more when you get home?
Well, honestly, my relationship right now, like what I'm cool on, like, well, there's nobody in my bed. I don't go home to a man. I go home to my kids. So, and then the person that I would choose to deal with or that I do deal with, they don't live here. So it's like a distance.
So I made a post. I think you commented on it. I usually make posts on my podcast page. We was talking about the definition of tricking. So, Asian Zing, what is your definition of tricking?
What is it's not tricking if you got it.
Talk to
It's
him.
not tricking if you got it. Like, people are always talking about tricking. It's tricking if you don't have it and you get pissed off because a girl wants something from you.
So basically, anything that a man can do within his means is not tricking.
No,
It's only tricking if he does it. It's only tricking if he does it and he isn't in a position to do it or he regrets it.
Yes, because if you trick, it's because you want to do it. Nobody's making you do it. If you want to do it, that's what you want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's the trickiest thing a man has ever done for you?
Well, see, in my position, I'm not gonna say it was tricking. I was in a relationship.
It don't be tricking. Just what's the most lit thing a nigga ever did for you?
The most lit thing somebody has ever done for me. I mean, I got a bunch of responses. I had hella purses. I've had hella type of gifts. I've had Chanel's, Gucci's, Louis Vuittons. I done had a Louis Vuitton, a Gucci on the same day. Like,
Has a man ever tricked on you and didn't get the pussy?
yeah,
Like just a random online dude that's just super thirsty or something?
yeah.
Talk to me.
Well, I mean, it's not really much to say. Like, we cool. Like, I see them around.
Oh, so you see
I've
them?
seen them. Like, I've seen them out and stuff. But it's just like that. Like, I don't.
Do you get a lot of weirdos in your inbox?
Probably, but they're probably like in my what is that? Like my request.
Okay.
But no, like I be seeing them around and stuff. I've came across men that just wanted to give me money and maybe they wanted to pursue to do something, but I stopped that before even. Like we cool. I ain't doing that. I ain't even getting down like that right now.
So let's talk about the fluid out question. I posted this too. Do you feel like a woman is inclined to have sex if she gets fluid out?
Could you repeat that?
Like, do you feel like a woman, like I saying required, but I'll use that word. Is a woman required, or should a woman have sex if she gets fluid out? Like, is that something that she should just do because it's the situation? Should she not
Okay.
have went? How do you feel about the fluid out?
Okay, the way I feel about that is